Hello! Hello and welcome. What are you doing today? Oh, hello. Got Pink and Ice, Tazzy and Rumples. Hey. Ow! Hello. I don't have water today, I have coffee because I'm cold. It's a cold, rainy day. How how are we feeling today? Ready for some cozy, sleepy Elden Ring? You didn't tell me you were cute? Oh, I mean, I'm always cute. Oh, and hi, Bonds. Welcome in. You missed it, Tazzy. I collabed with Seymour yesterday. Somehow you missed the streams where Seymour is live on Twitch with me. Alright. It was good. It was something. It was definitely something. Alright, so last time we were playing, got to Ray Lucaria Crystal Tunnel. Oh, well, this was probably one of the last things we'll do. Well, no, there's also this up here. I'll probably go there next. So we're almost done with East Liurnia, and then we'll start to head west. Did that because he knew I wouldn't be there. He lives in fear every night. Oh, I must have already activated. Ooh, it's these guys. How much does this do? One hit kill. Cool. Alright, I can just lightning strike these guys. They go through. Pinky hung up on Steam. I did. He I was talking about lore, and then he started throwing things at me in, you know, the throw things, and he interrupted me. And then I was like, you know what, fine, I won't say it. And then he started to tell the lore in my place. So I interrupted him back, and I hung up on him. My best friend and I found a house back home. Oh, cool! So you're finally moving back. I wish you best. I hope your new place is nice and that the move isn't too stressful. It's a big crystal mine, I believe. Yeah, they're all mining. Ah, this lightning strike is good. I like it. One person's wearing Melania's helm. New house? New house, who dis? Moving's always exciting, but stressful. I hope to move into a new place sometime soon. I don't know when, but I'd like to. The boss. Oh, you can see the boss room from up here. That's cool. So often it's not bad anymore. Aw. Yeah, I've moved around quite a lot in my lifetime, too. Oh no! I didn't make it! I guess that's why there's so many bloodstains. Thanks, nothing. Hope you and Hell Girl find somewhere. Well, I mean, Seymour would be coming with us, so hopefully we'd find a nice 3-bedroom home. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Who Seymour? Never heard of him. Yeah, same. Although if we got a 3-bedroom house, which is what I would like, my bedroom, quote unquote, would just be my office. Hopefully getting a new job too. Yeah, I hope you get a good job. I hope you aren't miserable about it. Try this again. Maybe I'll be able to run and jump properly. Let there be good luck. Here, let me try. Hold B? That was scary. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna hold B. There we go. Got it. Whew. I request some lore, please. About this crystal cave? Well, so in Raya Lucaria, sorcery is done with glintstones things. These glintstone sorceries. So they mine the stones and they fashion them into their staves. And these stone digger trolls, I'm not really sure much about these guys, but even their body themselves is quite made of stone, so they have a lot of physical resist. And the way they're mining like that actually is a spell. It's a sorcery that you can use. He's using a staff right now called like the stone digging staff or something like that. And that's a sorcery that your character can use. Very interesting. I do need the stuff they're mining though. The cracked crystals are important for crafting. The general other things, Seymour and Hellgirl, they pop up pretty frequently. Hellgirl is my wife, and Seymour he also lives with us. We're a big family. I say big family, but it's 3 people. Seymour is my male wife. He just doesn't know it. Not yet, I guess. This looks like the mine I was tricked into. Yes, you also ended up in a glintstone mine. Oh, he lived. Got ya. Ow! Ow. See those things that he threw at me? That's the glintstone. He's cracking it open, and it creates those magic. I don't want to waste too much FP. It's pretty finite. Jerk. Stop it. Borat voice. My wife. Yes. There she is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So you meant IRL? I think that would be pretty traumatizing to get tricked into mines. Or tricked into a mine or something like that. Oops, manual labor. As he needs a better taste in men. You're right, throw the whole man away. Heading towards a shortcut. Wait, no. Item. Oh, okay. Somber Smith down. That's pretty handy too. Down? Oh, there is a down right here. Interesting. Why? No, thank you. Oh, the little Kirby. That's a cute emote. Here are a lot more stone diggers, so... I believe there's an elevator coming up soon. High ranged battle. Ah, here it is. That guy. I think he's already looking at me. Oh. Get him. Oh, there goes my item. This. Cute. Yeah, I got both of them. I need that guy. I don't know how much range I have on this lightning strike. Got him! That's so good. I love this lightning strike. I've never used it until this character. Plagiarized the emote. That'd be... I think that's actually a pretty iconic Kirby thing, isn't it? How'd that person die? Oh no! They fell off the edge! Tragic. Right before the shortcut elevator. We're gonna send this up and then keep going. Wary of right and then up. Ah, yes, I see them. Oh, hello! Love your cape. Oh, thanks! It's just the Godric Knight outfit, but it's been doing pretty good for me so far. I will be much more fashionable later. Uh-oh. I hate marionettes. Wary of ambush. Yeah, there he is. Got him. Nice. I wanted to be a knight when I was a kid. Aw, that's cute. I actually had like a wooden sword and shield when I was a kid. I used to play with that in the woods. I wanted to be Link. Started as the knight, became the dragon. A lot of them. Missed? Hey, hold on. What? I can't hit him? Bull crap. But eat. Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh my gosh, they're so scary. Meta magic. You're supposed to destroy them, not join them. I was tempted by the plushies. I was also that kid running around barefoot in the forest. I know, I've heard. I didn't run barefoot, though. I was dumb. Built strong, arched feet. No, I've seen your feet. I've seen the bone spurs. Can't fool me. I'm never barefoot outside. Yeah, we don't even live in a particularly dangerous place, but I would still not do it. Good for kicking? What, your bone spurs? I mean, probably. I don't live near the forest, but I used to hit my family with sticks. The universal child experience. You know, I used to think it was a universal childhood experience to climb trees, but Hellgirl apparently has never climbed a tree before, and I find that blasphemous. Holy. Why holy? Are those enemies weak to holy and I never knew it? How to crit. Oh. Let's try this. Let's see how I do. I wonder if... Hold on. I need to look something up real quick. What type of damage does the aspects of the... Aspect of the Crucible Horn. What kind of damage does... Deals physical... Standard. Standard physical damage. Not holy, though. I'm assuming tail does the same thing. More damage than horns. Deals standard physical damage. Okay, so Aspect of the Crucible does not deal holy damage. Got it. Alright. Try it. I hate these guys. Notice how that did, like, nothing? Yeah, they don't really take damage. I hate these things. Oh, did that break him? Oh, that broke him! That's incredible! Oh my gosh, that worked! Hey Seymour, did you know Crucible of the Horns can break a Crystallion? No way! Finally, I found something that breaks them besides a blunt object. Awesome. That was much better than I expected. Zero, hello! Heckin' Dirk, yeah, we heckin'. Welcome in, Zero. That my faith build? Really? I didn't know you knew that that worked. I've come to show appreciation. Yes, it is dragon appreciation. Thank you. Ow! Oh, I feel so appreciated. Alright, I don't have enough to level up, so we're just gonna go. We're throwing love at you. I do- there are hearts in there somewhere. I should have said- Ah! Ow! Yeah. I should have set it to hearts today. Let's go up to the ruin-strewn precipice. Yes, Seymour's explaining what the Crystallion thing is. Those crystal enemies, they're made of really intense material. Their only weakness is blunt damage. However, if you break their poise, which is kind of like an enemy stance, if you break their poise, their entire armor breaks, and then they fall apart, which is why I did like no damage at first, and then suddenly he took a lot of damage. And aspect of the Crucible has that horn thing I did. So this ability here, this, that deals a lot of poise damage. So much that it actually broke the Crystallion. And then it was suddenly weak. Like me when someone gives me the tiniest compliment. Well, Tazzy, I think you're a wonderful person, and I appreciate your company. How you like that? I'm dying. Good. Good. You killed me. It is a kill I will take. I believe this dungeon... Yeah, we're gonna be climbing up real high. We won't be completing the... Oh, hello! How'd you get up here? We won't be completing the entire dungeon because it leads to Altus Plateau, and I'm not ready for that area. So we'll get to the boss. I'll, get the Site of Grace before the boss, and then we'll return later. But there's pretty useful materials here, so I might as well show up. You're ready for anything? Not Altus Plateau. Altus Plateau will step on me and turn me into putty. has spent his whole life climbing that ladder. Pathetic. Weak little existence. Ooh. That's not a one-shot. Uh-oh. That's ominous. I see you. Got clever. Eep. There we go. I hear more. Ah! Hello! Missed! Ow! Got a kernel of positive intention, wants to keep that high going. Okay. Plateau? More like flat no. Da da da. There. Are you happy?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Dang, my ears are suffering. Oh, I almost jumped off. Got him. If I charge my sword with holy, will that be good enough damage to take these guys out? Oh wow. Huh, did a lot better. Eek. I still bounce. I still bounce! But I'm strong. Oh, hello. Oh, there's two of you. Turn everything back from yesterday? I thought I did. There we go. Turned it down a bit. I think that one alert in particular is just really loud. Everything else sounded fine, like the plushie sound and the throwing thing. Ah. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh! I didn't expect to get ganked. Ow. Ah! Little gremlins. Ah! I bounced! Ooh. Rune arc isn't good when there's no space to swing. Rune arc? Big sword. Big sword. I'm on mobile. Oh, you're fine. Little scamps. Scrumbles? Scrumbles? Those scrunglies? Yeah, they scrungle. Yeah, that's the one that explodes. Woo! Oh, we're making our way up. Yeah, hi. That's pretty. The game is too pretty. Even on my lower graphics computer version. It looks way better on PS5. I know you're getting stoned in the cave, getting high on this cliff. You missed it. I went to the pot village yesterday. There was pots everywhere. That's illegal. Not where I live. Where I live, marijuana is decriminalized. You can even grow it. My mom grows it. I think. I don't remember. Oh, I still have this thing? I better get rid of that. I don't I don't smoke marijuana though, because or eat it because my job. My job doesn't allow it. And if I ever got hurt on the job, so to speak, and they did a drug test, and if I failed it, I'd probably lose my job. Not worth it. Not even to try. Telling me to eat a weed? Yeah. Go eat a weed. Oh, that one? Oh no, you're doing uwu speak in my chat? Is my Christian Minecraft? Yeah, in my Christian Minecraft chat? How dare. I don't even play Minecraft. Oh, hello. Is a weed a single leaf or a single plant? Um, it is all weed. It is the one weed. Reborn. Real talk couldn't get into Minecraft. That's fair. I play like a little bits of it, but I'm not good at it. Some people are really creative and make really cool stuff. And I feel like I'm not really one of those people. The bits of times I have played it, though, were enjoyable. Give it a bop. I'm not taking chances. The one weed to rule them all. Pink. I think I need to play with friends. Yes, it is 100% a game to play with friends. Which is probably the only times I've ever enjoyed it is when I played with Hellgirl and Steve. Except, I got very upset because we started a server and then Hellgirl and I were making stuff. We found a place. We started establishing where our home was gonna be. And then Seymour joined server, right? And he starts to run from spawn. Oh, hello. I have a second shield. Oh, never mind. Then Seymour joins, and he starts running from spawn to where we set up. Kuma, hello. Yes, appreciate dragon. So he starts running from spawn where we're at, and somehow he pulls pillagers, I think it was. He pulls a group of pillagers, and he's escaping. And pulls them directly into the nearby village. You know, the village we were going to use to establish, like, trade and whatnot nearby our home. And the pillagers killed everyone. They all died. The whole village was wiped out, just like that. I was very upset. Trade, I know. I wanted the village, though. Can't help it. You could have helped it. Nox, hello, welcome in. Thought Pink Dragon had to come. Yeah, hello. Thank you for coming. Alright. Singing is very pretty. But you'll kill me. Ow. Oh no. Getting mauled. Of course I am. Ah, bats. Oh, I knew it. Ow, I died. Oh, that was a wreck. Ah, they're all flapping around. Alright. Maybe I can try that again without the stupid. No. Now that I think about it, I haven't upgraded any of my spirits yet. I should probably do that. So I'm gonna make a quick detour to the round table. And to avoid all that bullcrap with the bats, I'm going to upgrade a spirit. Try that again without the stupid. I unfortunately think I say that every stream.
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Take one of my plushies and add it to your collection. Aw, that is a very cute. Oh, I like that. I love the little wiggly seals. I want to commission one for myself. And cost. I have a lot of these bad boys. Might as well use a bunch. I don't know how many I'll need. Hopefully that'll be good.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Alright, I haven't really used Engvall before, but I heard he's quite well liked. Okay. Let's see if my weapon can be upgraded at all.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arm.
A little bit. Oh, no, that's the dagger. Sure, a little bit of that. Okay. So we'll go in this time and we'll summon Engvall. And hopefully can distract some of those scary bats. Oh my gosh, there's many. Ah. I start flapping around my head, I get scared. Alright. Let's go, Engvall. Do your best. That does not have the range I wish it did. Bunch of yous up there. Oh, it's everything's just short. No. Ugh, Faith has no range. Yeah, you get him, Engvall. Wait, wait, wait. Ah, meta magic. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we did it. Nice. Good job. So tall. Ooh, another one. Time out. You get him, Engvall. Ah. There we go. Can I craft more of these? Yes. You get to name your mount? What, the horsey? The horse's name is Torrent. That is the name, the story name for the horse. Or more. Oh, hello. Could be. Usually call it run because he's scared. Right? away that way. Alright, squid is a little scary. Make a sleep pot. I'll throw that at its face. Thankfully, these terrifying octopi are very vulnerable to sleep. I got an octopus head! Okay, go! And fall asleep. That crit. Right, charge. Got it. Charge. Heck yeah, and then you just chain attack it like that until it dies. Easy. The Serpent God's Curved Sword. I have used this weapon before, and I do like it. Where is it? Where are my curved swords? Ah. Curved sword fashioned in the image of an ancient serpent deity and tool of a forgotten religion practiced on Mount Gelmir. Formerly used to offer up sacrifices, this sword restores HP on slaying enemy. This is a very nice weapon, and I do like it. My very first dragon build character used it. It's unfortunately has a very short range, but the HP you recover after killing an enemy stacks, and it gets pretty... I like it. Looks like a chess piece? Maybe. Oh, yeah, the new head. I did get that new head. The octopus head. You can put one of those little babies on your head. It's awful. A land octopus whelp, worn directly on the head, has lingering warmth reminiscent of human skin. Gross. Those who can withstand the smell will find its organic elasticity excellent for negating strikes. I hate it. No, thank you. Polar Wolfall, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the pets. Alright, hopefully we can get through this without dying. I can summon Engball again. I guess I'll do that. Alright, buddy. We got one shot. They've been alerted. Oh, that... It doesn't go up! It doesn't go up! Oh no! It's awful. I was... Oh wow, look at that. That's scary. Well. Well, that did not go as planned. The tail stays completely parallel with the ground. It does not go up, like a lot of other magic does. That was a horrible time to learn that lesson. Alright, back up we go. I got past the one boss and got stuck on another. Well, two. Oh no. People with whips. I'm trying to think about what that could be. Well, good luck, Polar. I believe in you. All challenges can be overcome. Oh, already more efficient. Oh, Silver! Thank you so much for lurking. Hello! Went through the swamp that looked like blood. Found a city, climbed around a door thing, message said we could go ahead, and then wiped the floor with my blood. Oh no! A floor that looked like blood. Was it in Caelid? Caelid looks like that, I think. Swamp that looked like blood by house. Cassie's a witch, confirmed. When I was a club-looking thing, that's also a whip. Oh! So, like, the duelist. Is it like a rotten duelist? Hey, that's an item I didn't get. Oh. There we go. That was much cleaner. Trash at this game? No, don't say that. Everyone can learn to be good at this game. It is hard, but it is a learning experience. Yes, only unpracticed. The Twin Maidens? Oh, you're right. It would be the Twin Maidens, huh? Yeah, that's Caelid. Why are you in Caelid? That's scary. Last I remember, you said you were, in the Weeping Peninsula? Oh, yes. Yeah, I wouldn't be in that city. That city is very high level. I go straight to Caelid? Yeah, it's because you're dumb. Seymour. You do it intentionally, not accidentally. It's true! Alright, we're doing all of our stuff this time. Yeah! Alright. Take him out, buddy. I believe in us this time. Ow! Throwing stupid. Oh, I missed. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Don't do that. Ooh. This one. Get him, Engval. We did it! Heck yeah! Good job, Engval. So big. Strong. Look at the castle because I can't get the bigger guard guys. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know what level you are. Oh, Steve, are you gonna talk about Grail? Yeah, the Grail thing is a very good way to level up. Went up the big tower. Oh no! You're on the Tower of Kaled? Oh no. Those are all very high level areas. Yeah, there's a dragon in a region called Dragon Barrow. It's like about 44? Oh no! I'm level 51. You should be at Stormvale Castle. Kaled is much higher level. I'm not even ready for Kaled yet. Yes, the big white one that doesn't move. If you go to her tail, you go all the way back to her tail where she can't hurt you or her babies. Just wail on the tail. Just go ham. Attack the tail until she dies, and she'll drop like 100,000 runes. Feels unfair. It's not unfair. There's nothing unfair about cheese. Right. We're done with East Kaled. Or not Kaled. East, Lucaria. Rhea Lucaria. Liurnia. East Liurnia. We're gonna start heading west. She's okay. Unfortunately, she's not friendly, though. Grail is not friendly. The old grumpy lady with angry babies that will eat. Is she single? I don't know. Why don't you go ask her, Hellgirl? Sure, she'll give you a nice, big, pumpin' kiss. Guess we'll jump up from here. Hold on. Where? There's a spirit spring somewhere nearby. There it is. Yeah, and the gold pickled foulfoot. Yep, that even, that capitalizes even more on it. Alright. That sucks, but I'll be fine. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked. Oh, that's good. I like that. I've never kicked this guy's butt so hard before. Ow. Come on, come here. There we go. Wow. Aspect of the Crucible is amazing. I can't believe I've never used it until this character. My audio phone came in? Oh, cool! Hopefully you can get that set up, over the weekend. I stream tomorrow, but maybe we can get it set up, on Thursday. Okay. That's down. We'll jump back down to the merchant, and we'll start to head up again. Yes. On the memory slot? The memory slot allows you to use more spells. It opens up more opportunities, like, so I have 3 memory slots, so I have 3 spells. Oh wow, I got hit at those stupid wraith things. I can't believe they can hit you outside of, like, within a site of grace. That's bullcrap. Alright, I'm going to memorize... We'll keep horns for now, because it's so good. And we'll get... heal. I don't know heal? I only know oh no. Alright. Gotta go buy it. He'll eat Borger. Borger.
Ah, well then.
Gonna buy heal. Oh my gosh, I don't even know magic fortification? Projection, that'll do.
May
Thank
the
you.
Golden Order.
Practice book. Okay, so I'm going to equip heal. Because that spell will actually kill the thing I need to fight here. Yeah. Ugh, I hate these things. Ow, hey. Alright, careful. I don't want to mess this up. Messing it up could kill me. Did you see how the water spread out? Like when I called down the lightning? Lightning damage actually does more if they're standing in water. It's incredible. Alright, wish me luck. I get like one good shot at this before I die. Ooh. Got it. Ooh. Hate those things. Yeah. So the Royal Revenant, they are kind of like a unique thing. They're weak healing magic, specifically. Healing magic will do that to them. Really weird. But they're really scary, they're fast, they teleport, and they hit hard. So, I was very worried I was gonna die. Wraith Calling Bell. I am not going to use that. They do have a teleporting thing here, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I don't think Glaskira Ruins really has anything I want. Alright, so we're gonna start here, and we're going to get more of our map filled out. We're heading into the soup. Yeah, soup time! Ow. Oh, he just delayed attacks. Frogs. Oh no! Oh, hey, come back up here. Or down. Down! Good. Pull ahead. What kind of soup? Frog soup. Crabs and lobsters. Stinky. Yeah, ew. Ew. Alright. Elden, Liurnia North. Look at how big the stupid map is getting. Oh my gosh. Map is so big. Alright. Middle Liurnia has an awful lot. I'm gonna go around and quickly mark all the stuff that's important. I think the Deathbird is somewhere around here. I don't remember. Trying to remember where everything goes. There's a deathbird somewhere around. I don't remember where. Somewhere. 2 deathbirds in Liurnia, huh? Okay. I think that's most of it. Yes. So we're gonna do a full clockwise turn around higher place. Frog clocks. Expect to get annihilated by the bigger guards of Stormvale. Stormvale, it just takes learning. Like, the knights, they're tricky. It just takes a lot of practice. I don't know what gear you're using, but sometimes a basic sword and shield can get you really far. Academy Gate Town. We're gonna explore around this place. I don't remember everything that's important, so kind of wander around. I know there's a golden seed. That's important to find. Yeah, this place is all soupy. Ew, don't spit at me. Gross. They're using the starter. Oh no, you just upgraded? Yeah, make sure you upgrade your gear. Make you stronger. Oops. Ah! Scary frogs. Ah, there's more. Staring at me. Forgot about the eagles. Oh, the eagles suck. Ones that fly around. Yeah, they take practice. They're hard. Where am I going? Oh! See the golden sea. Is it always crab? We are. Nice. That. And I know I have to find Yalos. Ow! Yalos will be somewhere around here. Finish the DLC on stream? Yes, I did. You should be able to find it on my stream archive on YouTube. I missed it? Yeah, you did. Sorry. Okay, I know it's impossible to be to like every stream because there's so many good people to watch and all that. I feel all the time. I have a lot of people that I wish I could watch, but I just don't have the time. Find the archives? Yeah, you could. 'Cause- 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 Seymour walked me. He held my hand and walked me through the final area of the game, and then helped me fight the final boss.
Lanya,
Oh, found him.
it's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Sorry, buddy.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Seymour, I said something nice about you. Just take it.
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House...
Ah! I was drinking my coffee and listening to Dialos! How dare you! Go away! The audacity of these frogs! Ew! Ah! You. Come here. Got a especially big... Ow! Hey! Ah! Sorry about that, Dialos.
They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Sure thing, buddy. Yeah, his servant was murdered. Gonna go on a revenge mission. I believe in you, buddy. You do it. It's totally not a FromSoft game where every storyline ends in tragedy. Really, Frog really saw you and went, my time is now. Sure did. Taking advantage of my weakness. Oh. They're comforting a friend over their dead body, and these guys just come cart rolling over. It did! It cartwheeled right into my business. What the heck? Why did it take me here? Convenient, I guess. Pops you right in front of the map. Okay. Liurnia West. Look at how massive this area is. It is incredible. So like you're at like Limgrave. You're like, wow, there's so much stuff. And then you go to Weeping Peninsula and you're like, wow, there's even more stuff. And then you get to Liurnia. And it's like, oh, you thought Limgrave was big? Buddy. This game takes forever to win. Alright, so we know what that did. Alright, I gotta go back. I'll hit the site of Grace real quick. Good luck, Polar. I believe in you. It's all practice. Yeah, this game took me 130 hours to beat my first time. I've only completely beaten the game once. But I have spent ungodly amounts of time fiddling around with different characters and builds because I have no self-control and I like to make new characters. I need to go back to one character I designed named Wolfric. He's one of my favorites I've ever made. He's like all bestial and he has like the Bloodhound fang and claws. He's really fast. He's a dex build. And my goodness, is that a very fun character to play. He's a wild man. Alright, is it nighttime? We're gonna fast forward to night. I just learned you have an evil twin. Oh, Ponky? Oh, yes, chat invented Ponky yesterday as well. Apparently Ponky is very well put together and responsible and successful. And my opposite. You imagine how that conversation went. Why does Ponky get to be successful? How is that my opposite? Can't believe you guys. Alright, well, that's pretty. Gosh, I love this game. Did Seymour come up with her? I mean, he helped. But no one else didn't help. Everyone helped with that one. Alright. Go. Seymour, do you remember where the Deathbird is? Somewhere around here, isn't it? I'll give you time. Probably say yes or no, I don't know. Pretty sure it's north. Honky's favorite game is Fortnite. We did establish that too. Honky is Victory Royale and does her taxes on time. Perhaps it would be Tizzy. I think of the word Tizzy, and I think about Tiziyaku from Monster Hunter, which was a raptor, a really pretty purple raptor that the frills would go up and then it'd flash you. Imagine dealing with taxes. I know, right? That's Ponky's game. I don't do taxes. Oh, what is that game I really want to play? Turnip Boy and Tax Evasion or something like that? I got Pinky and Tax Evasion. In a tizzy. Exactly. Southwest of the gate. Okay. Alright, west, not east. Somewhere around here then. Come on, Deathbird. Come on, baby. Where are you? Don't know where it is until it pops out of the sky. Oh, hello. Didn't mean you guys. Think me and Ponky would be friends, actually? But, if Ponky is my opposite, and you're friends with Ponky, what does that mean for Pinky? Oh no. West? We're besties. Ponky could never come. Yes, finally something I excel in. Why are Deathbirds so hard to find? It's just soup. It's all just soup. Oh, I see bloodstains. Is this it? You worry a bird. Okay, I think I found it. Bird? Birdie? Hello? Hello? Bird? Where bird? I see bloodstains. It is nighttime. Is that a Grace North? Touch Chapel? What? Oh. I'm in the soup section. Oh! Found it! Ow! Ow! Criminy. No, 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 no! Ah! Ah! There we go. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Deathbirds are so scary. Oh gosh. Yeah, Deathrite birds specifically. Those guys are terrifying. Whole heckin' Bloodborne boss there. Okay. Hey, there's the site of grace. Thanks, Seymour. Everything in this game is too hard. That is true. I'm trying to think about what spell I should put on. I am gonna have to fight that dragon pretty soon. So might as well get magic fortification up just to be ready. That'll do. Even in even the soup. Yes. Just expired soup. Okay. Yeah, I was way off. I'll have to remember that from now on. Deathbird is here. Alright, Alright, we can go get the second Deathbird pretty easy now. We're near Patches' island. Nighttime. On the right side, with the Sacred Blade Ash of War, I can just use that against the Deathbird instead of making holy pots. Gotta go.
Hello.
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 Please. Over here.
It's the best girl.
Hello. It's rather chilly here, isn't it?
Hi.
My mistress sent me off on an errand, but I was accosted by a ruffian. And now I'm in a bind. Could I ask you lend a hand? Perhaps. That thug made off with a precious necklace. I need someone to retrieve it. Only, he too is tarnished.
Over
If
here,
you've any
it's
qualms
Tuesday,
confronting
isn't it?
your own, I shall find another.
Alright.
Oh, thank you dearly. What a blessing that we've met like this. The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
Okay. Love Raya. Good girl. Alright, this Deathbird is easier. I think I know where it is. It'll also just kind of spawn out of the sky, so to run around until it falls down on top of me. Oh, found me. Oh, ah! There it is. Yeah, this one's the easy one. It doesn't have that scary ghost magic. Missed. Got it. Woo! Easier. Much better. Red feathered branch sword. Nice. Okay. Bird down. Yep. Go up here real quick.
Oh, well. It's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium. Now open
Yes,
in
it's Patches.
Lucaria.
He's in Elden Ring too. Kill him? He's okay in this one. He's actually okay. Not great. Still a jerk. But better. I never bought Market Shackle. Oh no. I better get that. And this. He has a key. How many keys do I have? 4. Not bad. Should buy it. A lot of money. Alright.
By the way, have you met that girl, Raya?
I did!
She's a strange one, but I believe she was in need of help.
Yeah.
Not that it's any of my business, but if she rings your bell, why not lend her an ear?
Well, how kind of you.
You're making your way to the Erd Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. Or so I'm told.
Sure thing, Patches. Yeah, Seymour killed Patches on accident. He's all like, ooh, whoops, I'm too strong, when he fought him. And accidentally killed him. Oh, I got a second brass shield. Saw that. Right, cool.
Cheers
Bye.
for that.
Cheers for that. Patches eats pennies and commits tax evasion. Patches and Ponky are partners in crime. Patches cooks chicken and NyQuil. Ew. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Hello. Let's go. Going for a lovely walk through the soup. Where does he even go? I don't remember. Seymour, does this guy go anywhere important? Or does he show me where to find the wolf cave? With, Latenna? Oh no. I don't like this. Where is he going? Wolf girl? Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I forgot to mark Latenna's cave on my map. Oh no, he's heading towards the telescope.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Oh, he is heading towards the wolf cave. Okay. I'll probably just get there on my own from here. Also, the demi-human chief up there. You guys have anything good? Ah, stop backing up. Glass shard. That's it? Nothing. Walks past 3 lobsters too? Wow. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like the one that leads you through the Woods of Death in Altus Plateau. I always put a note next to that one that tends to get a lot of good ratings of like, I just put like, check map, head north, or something like that. Because it leads you to the cave that you can very much read on the map. Right, it's somewhere around here, right? Ah, here it is. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna save this one for later. We'll be back. My gosh. Y'all are coming up with quite the headcanons for patches. I love it. Timur and I are writing a patch story. Oh my gosh. Do you think there's patches fanfiction? I should check to see if there's Patches fan fiction. There's gotta be, right? There 100% is. He's gotta be someone's little problematic fave. Right? Besides Miyazaki? No, I figured it out. If there is Patches fan fiction, it was written by Miyazaki. Patches could have one fan in the world, and it would be Miyazaki. And if Patches has no fans in the world, Miyazaki is dead. Smelly little binky bobble boy. Oh gosh. Patches, roly-poly, cute and bouncy, floppy flouncy, full of fun. That'd be his tagline if he had his own animated series. His friend was Punky. Patches is Punky's boyfriend.
What are you looking at?
Hello.
Trying to start something, mate?
I want to start a fire in your heart.
Ah, that necklace what you're after, is it?
Look, it's Seymour's boyfriend.
Show me what it's worth to you, and I'll consider parting ways with it. I'm not in love with it or nothing. You're a shrewd one, Chief. First, you hand me the runes. And don't try nothing, neither.
Gosh, did Shen just start streaming? I hope he's still streaming when I finish. Well, well, well. Hello there. It's me, everyone's favorite man, Spider. Man Spider, Patches! I know. Seymour's what? Yeah, this is his favorite character. He's just some dude. Alright, thank you for the necklace. What's it even say? Necklace stolen from Raya by the Blackguard. Features a relief of a dignified-looking woman from a foreign country. It appears to hold great significance for Raya. I wonder if that's her mom. Dedekar?
Alright. Take it. Thing's no damn use to anyone anyway. Your bloody idea, mate. Don't come crying to me later.
Where's Blyde? Not here. I will see him later, though. He comes back.
Oh, piss off. What is it now? Oh,
Hi.
I see. You want some of me prawn?
Ah.
Freshly cooked it is. Alright then. It's yours. If you can meet me price. I could be persuaded to sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
Yes, I will take prawn. Thank you.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you?
That gives you bad vibes.
Sod the particulars
Understandable.
of the matter, but it ain't my fault she's stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't all right, that one.
He's
She
a
ain't
true
died on the
neutral
bloody
type of
roadside,
character.
I reckon. You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace, I mean. I can't see it at all no more. Makes no bloody sense anyway. Why some no-name shithead like me should get called to the lands between. Cruel bloody joke, you ask me. Maybe something went tits up with it. Maybe it's been broke for a good long time.
Ow!
Yeah, tree, I'm saying.
Thanks, Faulty Fox. I will drink coffee. Got wrapped up in an illegal box. Oh, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go get water. Hey, I'm getting water. Okay, water acquired. So high that's okay. Oh! Hello. Hello. All right.
Never met someone with a taste for brawn I can trust. We'd make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Yes. I love the gesture he gets ya. Ah. There we go. Heck yeah. He gives you this. Blah. Spread it all out. Excellent H2O. Alright. Alright, we made a new friend. I'll go bring this back to Raya. Blackguard, the guy we just met, he can help you in a boss fight later. He helps you fight a dragon. Fighting your own kind. No, it is a false dragon. What are they called? Lava worms? So, in lore for Elden Ring, people can turn into dragons, but they turn into these weird, not dragons. They turn into like these amalgamations. They're called like pale imitations of real dragons, and it's a magma worm, and that's what you fight. It says that their wings are crippled and unable to work, and that they're cursed to forever roam the earth, crawling on their bellies. Pretender. Yeah, they're pretenders. Oh, I'm sorry, Seymour. Yeah, scrungly little land dragons. Scrunglier than I. I may not fly, but at least I'm still a real dragon. Yes, crinkly little scrungle bungles. I don't scrungle, I scamper.
The thug should be resting at an abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
At least I have pride. I have pride.
Oh yes, that is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very
You
brave
are a little
yourself.
scrungle? No!
Not only a steady
No,
hand,
I'm not
but a
scrungle.
steady heart. Merciless. Even to
I'm
your own
majestic
kind.
and beautiful.
Such strength
And I
is
scamper.
precisely what my mistress seeks.
No!
Please.
Tazzy!
Take this.
But you're our scrungle? Okay. I can be a little scrungle as a treat.
Brave Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most Tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary
Okay, I can be
Tarnished.
your little scrungle.
And
I
once
can
that is
scrungle a
proven,
little bit.
The Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing. Only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the High Road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus
Write
Plateau.
fanfic about
I
you?
have faith in you. A champion
No.
through and
No.
through. I do hope
Please
that we
don't.
can meet again.
Okay. But I've already written 3 chapters. Already? Oh no. So fast. I used to write fan fiction. I never posted it, but I liked to write it. Just for funs. My own little thing. I would love to actually write. But man, I just don't have time. Wrote loads as a teen? Yeah. Definitely as a teenager I used to write a lot. Oh no. Touching that. Oh! I'm surrounded. Oh gosh, he wants my beans. Oh! Ah! Alright. Go! 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 Zigzag! Ooh! Ah! 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 Go, Torrent, go! Zigzag! Oh, those things can snipe you. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one! Oh, the soup! So many lobsters in the soup. Used to write TF2 fanfics? Really? That's cool. I never played Team Fortress, but I heard it's fairly well loved. I guess that would have a lot of material to work off from. A lot of people like the characters. Yeah. People that have imagination and creativity to write? Cool. Gonna get these ready, just in case. You've never played it? Really? You wrote fanfic but you never played it? I guess those characters really are well loved. God. That one's eyes are glowing. Ooh, it's not worth it though. Not worth it. I'm just gonna take this and go. I think the TF2 shorts and oh, shorts and comics. Right. They do have those, don't they? Oh, there's a side of grace at this one. Imagine you look like her? Who? Miss Pauling? What does Miss Pauling look like? Oh. Hmm. A little bit. Oh, girl likes to dress like that. She can do her hair like that too. And the circle glasses. Yeah, she is cute. Hellgirl's cute. Ooh. Told me that I looked like her when I showed her an animation. Oh, that! I remember that. I did watch like a little animation voice line. That was Miss Pauling? I loved that. Yes, that had mad Hellgirl energy. I loved it. Hellgirl is Miss Pauling accepted. Yes! Lavare.
Ah, there you are.
Covered in a bit more
You've
blood this
had
time.
your audience with the two fingers at the round table hold.
Did.
What was your impression?
I'm not gonna do his quest line, so I'm gonna lie to him.
You don't say. Well, what a relief that must be. You may go then. My work here is done. May the wisdom of the two fingers guide you.
I love how angrily he says that. Sorry, Vari. I'm playing a paladin. This character has too much faith. Ugh. All these blood pustules. Alright, let's go. Kick your butt. My god, that incantation is incredible. I love it. On camping. He deserved it. Frickin' blood sanguine son of a jerk. Don't like him. Not one bit. Eat him. I missed! Got it. Blood flame blade. Not gonna use it. Just gonna try and keep my way going through the soup as fast as I can. I don't like being around here. Probably one of the only parts of the game that I don't like. Just this big bowl of soup in the middle of Liurnia. A lot of you to kill here, huh? I wonder if I should summon Engfall. No, I should summon the wolves. Better. I didn't upgrade the wolves. I should have. Well, do your best, buddies. Ah, not the flowers. Not the flowers, come on. Got better things to kill. Oh my goodness, they're all after the- No, not the big flower! Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna go. Wow, they came over here to fight these flowers. So disappointed. Oof! Oof! Ah! That was close. Ah! Well, all the dogs are dead. I need to upgrade them. Here is weird. It's almost like a mushroom circle, but just flowers. Item for Pinky to burn down a tree? No. After research, I've concluded that Skrunkle is stored in the tail. The Ice Rind Hatchet. That's a cool axe. I don't think there's really much here besides that, is there? Seymour, is there anything useful in the temple quarter? Or is it just that? Just the Ice Rind Hatchet? I don't recall anything else being important here. And a bear. No! Kirby's eating my tail! It's okay. Full of nutrients. Wait. Oh, it's dragon time. Kirby become Pinky? No, not Kinky! No! When Pinky eat own tail. No! I don't want to draw lately. Kirby. What would Kirby look like if it ate me? Would he just grow horns and a tail and breathe fire? Kirby Pinky. Draw that too. Oh. That would be cute. Little snout. Alright. So, we're gonna fight a magic wyvern. I'll do my best. Get the Spelldrake Talisman on. Because that magic breath is going to hurt. That at Grace. Like this. Oh my gosh, you're right. I already have something that looks like Kirby. It's my little slime. My baby form. Just put little red shoes on it. Hi. Pollo. Yeah, just like that. Alright, we're fighting a wyvern. Hopefully I live. Ow. You got it, Torrent. Oof. Almost got him. Ooh! No, 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 no. Not that, not that. Ooh! Got him. Easy. I didn't even get hit by the magic breath once. Whew. I thought that said bad dragon. Oh no. See myself out. Oh, Tazzy. Why does Kirby have a gun? Oh, you beat dragon with the gun. I think that's called Monster Hunter. Kirby is armed and dangerous. Oh no. The beginning because Ice just got home. Oh no, you're okay, I think. Bad dragon, huh? Yeah. No comment. Oh. Academy Glintstone Key. That is the key to the castle. Get in now. The key to your heart? No. The only key to my heart is donuts and plushies. Cannon! Oh, hi. No, I'm not Ponks. I'm not Ponks. I'm not Ponky. I'm Pinky. Can't believe this. Hello. How are you doing? Ow! Oh, hey! Y'all come into my chat, call me Ponks, and throw stuff at me? Little Pinky pal. Pal. Little Pinky pal. Me. Pinky beat a dragon with a gun and then Kirby took it. It's true. Committing manslaughter. Kirby's gonna mansplain male wife and manslaughter his way through chat. Woke up and chose violence. Indeed, everyone has today, it seems. Even me. Oh! Ah! And this rat! Good sort. Rat. Okay. Bonky brings up politics at Thanksgiving dinner just to feel something. Yeah, she would. Pinky's that aunt that gets a little weird after too much wine. Bonky hasn't been the same since the war. I have a lot of runes. Get ya. Get ya. I'm gonna get ya. God. Honky and Patches destroy mailboxes on their first date. Oh no. Oh, hello. Sorcerer's got no game. Also, why are they all just standing around here in the dark? Isn't that weird? What are they doing in here? Oh, hello. Ow! The Reddit cave? Just a bunch of dudes standing around in the dark. Key. You know what Ponky likes more than money? Knowledge. Here with my brand new... Shoot, what was it? Hold on, what was that car? My gosh, I'm so poor, I don't even remember what the car was called. Was it a Porsche? Help me out, chat. What was that stupid car? Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz. I don't know. New Tesla. New 2022 Tesla. Oh, it was like my Lamborghini here. That's what it was. I'm just here with my Lamborghini. You know what I love more than knowledge? My Lamborghini. Goes rearn. You? Go to sleep. That's right. Go to sleep. You get to die. Punky pours milk before the cereal. Truly heinous act. Surprisingly, there's no one from my group that has the secret passage marked. Interesting. No, maybe I shouldn't do this while that guy is probably gonna... Yeah, he already woke up. Punky promotes NFT scams. Oh, goodness. There's no depths to her depravity, is there? Knock you out. Peekaboo! That's a lot of health. Got ya! I missed! Ah! I lived. Oh, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Ponky uses AI-generated art. Oh. You know what? Ponky uses AI-generated art to sell NFTs. Alright. Here we go. Another fight. Hopefully I live. Good. I got this new, awesome crucible ability. Secret wall? Meh. My gosh. Y'all are just pulling out the worst possible things you can come up with. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. I hate these things so much. Worst enemy in the game. Got ya. Come on, break. There we go. Ugh, I finally have a consistent way to kill these things. Every faith build I do from now on is going to do this, because that is incredible. Oh my gosh. There's so much happening in chat. Yes, Pinky loves all plushies and gives them a loving home. I do. I do that. Yeah, I support all my friends. Alright, we're going way up. Ponk. Gotta bonk that ponk. Pinky volunteers at animal shelters. I kind of have, yeah. I've done a vaccination room. I've given vaccinations to animals at animal shelters. And all of my cats are adopted. Era Magica. Useless, but cool. Well, I mean, for this character. So high up! Wow! Someone just became Elden Lord. Cool. Oh yeah, we really high up. I love the moon behind the Urge tree. Getting high again? Yeah, you know it! Pinky feeds baby goats from a bottle. I do! I have! I like feeding goats. All intrusive thoughts say jump. Except for the one that says do a backflip as you're falling. I mean, if you're falling, might as well make it cool, right? And that's one heckin' elevator. Enjoy sharing education. That's not a compliment, that's just facts, baby. You know, that was actually something that I remember Seymour said that he did like about me when we first met and became friends. He said I was full of pinky facts. Or like just animal facts and stuff like that. And I'm like, ooh, I have this new person that I'd like to become friends with. I'm gonna shower them with my animal knowledge and make them think I'm smart. That's what I did all the time. Pinky is never littered. True. I do not litter. Punky pollutes on purpose. Punky throws her McDonald's drink out the window when she's done with it. I had a friend that decided to terrorize us at 5 a.m. with penguin facts. That's not terror. How could that be terror? God, I wish that were me. Can't see. Oh! Oh my goodness. Aw, Tazzy! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Pelicanon. And you got a cute little plushie next to your name. About an hour gameplay for you. Oh no! We have a good night, Derpolar Wolf. Good luck. Having a nice time as usual. Aw, thanks. Glad you are, Tazzy. Is Ponky single? Yes. Because Ponky doesn't believe in genuine love, commitment, and relationships. Good thing I have someone else. Nice. Unlike that Tizzy? Oh no, what about Tizzy? Ooh, plushy. Oh heck yeah, Pelicanon! You got all the cute emotes! I love my new shaking angry one. It turned out so nice. Kriya's the artist for all my emotes. They do a wonderful job. Yeah. I think it's my new favorite too. Week 3 Wise Beat. Oh, this is the one full of zombies. Get my horse. It's there! Honk. Yeah, there's tons of zombies here. I don't like it. The good news... Oh, Site of Grace. Is that, when you're on your horse, the zombies can't do their grab attack, which is great. Because they'll grab you, and then they'll, like, rip out your neck. But they can't do it on horseback, thankfully. I think one of them's in a tree, right? Yeah, there it is. That naughty turtle. Got it! Oh no! Casually barehanded rips out neck. Oh, that's brutal. Drank for that though. I mean, I bet you a gorilla could do it. Heck yeah, another memory stone. Ooh, I can see the belfries from here. Oh, that person has a blasphemous blade. That's cool. Okay, what next? I guess we'll start doing Liurnia West. I don't have to do Ronnie's castle quite yet. I should start down here and work my way up, I think. Maybe they have really long nails. Do you remember, that's how people back in the day used to think that vampires were real? Because they would say that, that the dead body was actually a vampire if the nails and teeth continue to grow after death. That was the belief, right? But what they didn't know really back then is that it's not that people's teeth and nails continue to grow after death. It's just that the flesh would recede. So the gums and the cuticles and all that stuff recede backwards after death. So it gives the impression of them being longer. And that's how they used to think people were vampires. Someone's saying Tazzy. Not the pretty kind. The kind that people used to think were real back in the day. Also, this town's not looking too hot. I think some bad stuff happened here. Also, it's completely daytime outside. You notice this? But it's so dark in here because we're underneath a mountain. And it completely blocks out the light of the Erd tree. Is an empath? Something bad happened here. Yes. Desi, I know you. You got Alucard on the brain. That's okay. I always have listen. If you have to start with listen, you got problems. Not really. I'm kidding. Smells like Yarnum. Ew. Probably does. In 2 decades, vampires went from horror to romance. I blame Interview with a Vampire. I think that's what started it. Didn't it? I think so.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Nepheli.
Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village?
I defended myself, you right?
The same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare.
I blame Twilight. Oh, we've been romanticizing vampires long before Twilight.
But this time...
Anne Rice is the one who started it.
And though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice.
Yeah, see? Hellgirl got me. Anne Rice was like, what if they were hot?
The scars I carve remind them. I am Nepheli Lu, warrior.
My mom used to read Anne Rice. I tried reading Anne Rice, and I just can't.
But this time, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars out.
Yes, justice to the oppressors. I like the way she talks. I think I watched a movie for Interview with the Vampire. I recall it. I think I was young, though. I still don't know what's hot about him. I don't know. Monsters. Monsters are sexy. I'll argue it. Oh, I was gonna say earlier, like, it's okay to be... It's okay to have Alucard on the brain. I always have Yuri Petrov on the brain, which, you know, basically same character, to be honest. Very similar. Except I would say that Yuri Petrov looks more dead. Just kind of ironic. Yeah, Yuri. It's the first time I've ever felt like writing fanfiction in a very long time. Because there is criminally very little fanfiction about Yuri Petrov. And I am weak. Alright, I'll just do my best here. Ow! Oh yeah. I haven't been drinking my water, have I? I've been drinking the coffee. Wrote fanfic before? Yes, unpublished. I don't publish the stuff I write. But one day I would love to publish like a real book. I've always wanted to write like a horror sci-fi. Yeah. I've been writing down once in a while of stuff of something that I would really love to write if I had the time for it. But yeah, it's a horror sci-fi kind of thing. Very Bloodborne inspired, I would say. That's a suspicious looking pot. Coffee's just flavor water. It is! It sure is. They call him Vampire Boss. That is true! They do call Yuri a vampire in the show because everyone makes fun of him for how dead he looks. Alright. Yep.
Please, no. Dear me.
Hello.
I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I'm Albus.
Albus?
Albinoric.
Dumbledore?
As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this
Seymour
medallion?
killing
You
Tazzy
must
live
keep
on
it out of
Twitch.
the cursemonger's hands. And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us, Albinorics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
Oh my god, Dumbledore just died. Is it just me, or Twitch emotes getting worse and worse? Like, what kind of Twitch emotes? Oh, those? Oh my. Are those like the global emotes? Or are those people? Hold on. Those are global, aren't they? It's okay. We still have these wonderful global emotes. Truly good, pure, and blessed. The Lechonk. Man, whoa! That's a lot of blood. That perfumer killed quite a few people, huh? Whew. Don't mind me! Rushing through here, folks. Oh! You guys are terrified, and I am not your enemy, please. Ah! I know you're just scared! Elden Ring is truly a society. Oh no. Ooh! BRB deleting that from my emote history. Alright. The Felly's sign should be around here somewhere, right? Ah, here it is. Alright, Nepheli. Let's get our revenge. Ah, I'm not close enough. Come here, dog. Ow. Ooh, there he is. I'm coming, Nepheli! Oh, wow. Oh, that hurt. Got him. Nice. Oh. Omen killers are a little bit scary. Got the Crucible Knot Talisman. Wanna see Kirby punch? Oh my goodness. So fierce. I love it. Falcon punch! Oh, dog! There we go. Alright. So I got a thing. A talisman fashioned from a bony knot that embodies the aspect of various creatures, said to have grown on a human body long ago. Reduces damage of headshots taken home. A vestige of the crucible of primordial life, born partially of de-evolution. It was considered a signifier of the divine in ancient times, but is now increasingly disdained as an impurity as civilization has advanced. This is a piece of the crucible So the Crucible was kind of like the primordial time before the Erd Tree. Back when things were much more intermixed, I guess you could say. So a lot of the creatures that you see, like the Misbegotten, they kind of have like human faces, but they also have like wings on their backs or tails and claws and stuff like that. They have parts of them that are inhuman, quote unquote. But that was just parts of the Crucible, because a lot of things were conjoined like that back then. It was normal. And nowadays, in the age of the Erd Tree, it is considered impurity, as if it is something that is de-evolved, even though it's actually quite natural to the world. Which is why it calls it a signifier of the divine. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Bonds. You have a good night. So what I have for my spells, right? Like this is called Aspect of the Crucible, Horns. This, where I grow horns out of my my shoulder, that is the same thing of the Crucible, having aspects to yourself that are not human. Or the tail. That is an aspect of the Crucible. And by a lot of means, it is considered, well, savage. Pre-soup? I wouldn't say it's pre-soup. Soup is what the Frenzied Flame wants the world to be. I would say it's before stale soup, yes. Right, I think I can talk to Nefeli before I go home, but let's... Okay, she's gone. So we're going to continue onward north. Honestly, the best thing about Torrent is that he can run through Poison Swamp. So Miyazaki's like, you know what? I can put as much Poison Swamp as I want if I let the horse run through it, right? And they're like, sure, why not? So he made a big heckin' Poison Swamp. Is that a Crystallian? The heck? There's a Crystallian back here. A few of them. What? I'm gonna heck them up. Ow. Ow! Ah! No! Woo! Ah! Ah! They're so mean! Stop it! Oh my god! Why are they like this? Worst enemies! Is that you cheering me on, Seymour? Got him. Oh, gosh. That was tight. It was you getting hit? Hey! Is that the sound I make when I get hit? Punch a pinky. Does a little squeaky toy sound. Oh no. Okay, chat, I need input now. When I can I could keep the plushie sound effect thing, right? The plushie cat point reward. Or I can change the sound effect of the throw a thing. You know when you throw something at me and it makes that sound? I could replace that sound effect with the plushie sound. How does that sound? I kind of plushie sound. I kind of like the visceral sound of the stuff hitting, but I don't know. I could do it. It's a thought. Maybe I'll trial it out one day. See how reception is. I like the smack sound. It is pretty intense. How do I... Wait, hold on. This is just a tower, so I have to go here later. I think I'm too high up. Oh! I want to hear a whole bunch going off at once. That thing? Oh gosh, that would sound interesting. How about a mini plush sound redeem all at once? Oh. I can play around with it at some time. For like 250 points? I don't know. Ow! Stupid mare. Not worth it. Ooh, we're about to go into a tree. We're finally out of the soup. Liurnia is fun again. Look at that volley. Yeah, maybe. That's also possible. Oh no! Oh! Ah! Got ya. Oh, wait. I need fire. Hold on. I gotta go get my fire spell. Ow. Oh, yeah, water. I still haven't finished my coffee. I'm fine. I'm not that sensitive to caffeine. Is it even worth summoning Engval? Sure. Why not? Won't hurt. Oh, hey. There we go. Alright. Beat up a tree. Ah! Ah! Doing great, Engvall. Ooh, such a tank. Oh, no! Engvall! No! Got it. Ooh. Scary. Huh, he's got little... I just noticed he had little digigrade legs. Weird. Okay. I think we are all set for the day. Wow, we really burned through Liurnia, didn't we? Not bad, not bad. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it good for tonight, huh? So tomorrow I am oh yeah, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, so I could be a little late to stream, but I do plan on streaming tomorrow anyway. So, I'll just stream whenever I get home and have time to do it. So it might be a little bit shorter, but it's gonna be Dinkum. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing Dinkum, and next time when we return to Elden Ring, we'll be finishing West Liurnia, be going through the Karya Manor, and hopefully making a dent through the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. That is my goal. So, let's end off the night with a raid. I believe Shen is streaming right now? Yes? Let me double check real quick. Which could be a little slow when I try to do this, but I'm pretty sure Shen is streaming. He's doing his Bloodborne playthrough of Milady Maria. Oh, it's fine, Tazzy. We're going to do a raid. You love Bloodborne. We're gonna raid a guy playing Bloodborne right now. He's a brand new streamer. He's just starting out. So, and he's a very, very chill dude. You're not allowed to stop streaming? Oh no. I'm not ready for a subathon. Anyway, so, alright, we're gonna go raid Shen. How do I spell it? I think I got it. Alright. We are going over to say hello to Shen. And it's going to be a dragon. Okay. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you had fun. I'm definitely having fun in my journey through Elden Ring. And I hope to see you next time. Bye!